All right. Boys and girls, if you remember, in our last lesson, we were learning 5 new vocabulary words. Think about why is it important that we learn new vocabulary? Think about it first. Think about it in your head. Whisper it to your partner. Let me hear what you guys say.
Sir, what are we talking about? Sir, what are we talking about?
Vocabulary.
It's like money.
Sammy, why is it important to learn new vocabulary?
Get smarter.
Get smarter. That's right. And remember we said words are like what?
Money.
Yeah, words are like dollars in the bank. The more words you know, the more choices you have, right? And I heard you saying choices. Way to go, Darren. Ezekiel, will you be my timekeeper? This one's going to be different. I'm hitting start. When you see it that there's only 1 minute left, give me the 1 minute sign, and that way we keep this lesson down to 10 minutes, right? So it's going to be 10 minutes of super learning about writing. So let's review the words that we had and remember the movements that we had with each one?
Yeah.
Okay, so remind me filthy. Show me filthy.
Not clean.
Yeah, that's right. It was not clean, and we kind of wiped off the dirt, didn't we? And you're right. Who said not clean? It does. It means not clean or dirty. How about fellow? What's the movement for
Like
fellow?
a boy.
It means a boy. And what did we do for? What did we, no, not the suitcase. A mustache. That's right.
What's your mustache?
We twisted our mustache for fellow. And let's say the word in a giant voice. Fellow. How about in a Tweety voice? And how about in a robot voice? Fellow. All right. How about executive? Do you remember what that meant?
It's not a girl.
It's not a girl.
It's
You thank you for raising your hand.
a business person.
A business person. And what was the movement for that?
Suitcase.
That's right. We have our suitcase
You have a
swinging.
suitcase and you have your hand.
Yeah, that's right. We have our suitcase or our briefcase, right? An executive. And then how about the next word? What's the word?
Renown.
No, this one. Beautifying.
Look good.
It makes
The mirror.
you could be yourself.
A mirror.
You could beautify a room,
A house.
a house. And how did what was the movement? Show me the movement.
The mirror.
Oh, that's right. We're holding up a mirror and we're making sure our hair looks good. That's right. And the last word. Renown. And what does renown mean?
I don't remember.
Oh, Ezekiel said famous. And what's the movement for renown? Renown. That's right. We're famous. Do the movements. I really like the way you're doing the movements. Thank you. I'd like for everyone to do it. Renown. So let's do them. Let's do all of them with a giant voice. What was the first one? Filthy. Let's do it with a giant voice. Filthy. The next one was fellow. With the giant voice. Fellow. The next one, do you remember the third one? Executive. With the giant voice? Executive. And how about the fourth word? Beautifying. Show me the movement. Boy, everyone's doing it. And let's say it with a Tweety voice. And the last one? Renown. Show me the symbol.
Famous.
All right. So now we're going to share the pen. I'm going to do the writing, and I'm going to think out loud. Because I've gotten to a place where I'm a pretty good writer. And we're going to talk about what a good writer does. The story that we're going to write is going to use all 5 of these words. We might not. Whoa. We might not finish today. If we don't, what can we do?
We could do it next time.
We can finish it tomorrow or on Monday. That's right. So we're going to stay to those 10 minutes. But so I'm going to start with the idea of my story. I need to make sure that it has a. What do you think? These.
Middle and end.
That's right. So I have an idea. My story is going to have a character, and this character is going to be a boy, a fellow, right? Okay, so And we've got to have a setting and a,
You have to use all words like a story.
we do, and we're going to use them. Yeah.
So like I'm filthy a lot, and I'm a fellow, and I'm always filthy.
What about
Yeah.
this?
But you know what? I want to put them in a story, so not in all in one sentence. So let's start.
Miss Sarah, I know.
There was a fellow that. Well,
I think I know a piece of a story.
Okay, I really like the way that Darren's waiting to participate. Thank you for sitting crisscrossed applesauce, and your eyes are up here. You're actually helping me be a better teacher. Thank you for that. So I'm going to start with this. You might recognize it.
Once upon a time, a fellow.
There. I need some good readers that can read what I'm writing.
Once upon a time there was
Lived
a boy.
and I'm trying to think about filthy, but I'm not going to make my story about a filthy boy. I'm going to make it about someone who can make filthy go away. So a boy who could, I think I'm going to erase. Oh, lived a boy who could. Now, clean. That's what he's going to do. That's an action word, right? A verb.
Yep.
Have you been learning about verbs?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to say
Clean.
clean. But are you also learning about adverbs? Words that make verbs more interesting?
Yes.
So what's a way that you could
Cleaning.
clean? Can you clean
With the mop.
with a mop?
Oh,
Or what's
rag?
another word that describes how you
You
clean?
could clean a sweep cleaning carpet.
Washing is a way of cleaning. But so I'm thinking of, I know. I'm going to say quickly clean because that describes how does the boy clean? He cleans quickly. So I'm going to use the word, help me sound it out. Quickly. And then what makes the Lee sound at the end of the word? You guys, I came to the right class. Once upon a time, there lived a boy who could quickly clean anything, any.
And felt
THING.
And you know what? I'm going to just sort of put a square around my word. I know I've got the first one down. So what's the next word that I need to use? Fellow. And what does fellow mean?
Twisting your mustache.
It doesn't mean twisting your mustache. It means you can popcorn out. Go ahead. You don't have to raise your hand. Right. Oh, so I'm thinking he lives in a town. And I think we could talk about the town and how they feel about this boy. So I'm going to write, what is this word here?
Town was really filthy.
You think? But I think they're
Clean.
no. I need to use the word fellow before I use renowned. So I'm going to say that they're really proud of him. So it was really.
Proud.
Say that louder, Guillermo. This.
town. Fellow.
Sarah said that first one.
Yeah. His town was really proud of this fellow.
That's me.
That was you, Guillermo. Way to go. Now, this was my first paragraph, and I sort of indented. I better go back and make sure that we can really see that indentation. So, once upon a time, there lived a boy who could. You know, we talked a little bit about this word, so I'm going to sort of do some, because that makes the verb clean really interesting, doesn't it? Because we could have just said a boy who could clean anything, but we could quickly clean any filthy thing. Period. Oh, that's the end of an idea there. His town was really proud of this
fellow.
And what does fellow mean?
Boy.
It means a boy or a male. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about a problem or something interesting that happens. And what word do I have to use next?
Executive.
You know, executive could be, he could be a character, right?
And then later on, he turned out to be
Famous.
Executive.
Super famous.
So you think the boy could become an executive? You know, I think I'd rather bring the executive in sooner. So I'm going to, at the middle of my story, because I have the beginning, talk about an executive finding this little boy that can clean anything really quickly.
He could clean.
How are we doing on time? You did? Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to stop here, and tomorrow we can continue picking up this story
You mean on Monday?
on Monday. Yeah, unless you want to come on a Saturday.
Yes.
No,
No.
we'll pick that up tomorrow. But let's just review. Go ahead and hit stop. Why is it important that we learn new vocabulary and ways to use new words?
Be smarter.
What's your name, Mija?
Lily,
Lily, tell me.
to be smart.
Smarter? Yeah.
To learn more words.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
To become a word master?
You want to become a word master, and remember, every word that you know gives you more choices when you write. And we want more choices. So thank you, boys and girls, for doing such a great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. All right. A round of applause. All right. Thank you. All right, boys and girls.